Welcome to today's meditation. Find a comfortable position and let your eyes close when you're ready. Before we begin, a brief reflection on today's theme. Most people are not bad at listening because they don't care. They're bad at it because their mind is already composing the reply. You're nodding, but you stopped hearing 3 sentences ago. This is the default setting. Waiting to speak, dressed up as listening. And it's not just with other people. It happens with your own body, with your own instincts, with the quiet that shows up when the noise finally stops. Silence says things. You just have to stop rehearsing long enough to hear them. Let your eyes close if they haven't already. You don't have to do anything with your hands. Let them rest wherever they landed. Feel the weight of your body, where it makes contact with the surface beneath you. The back of your legs, your lower back, your shoulders. You don't have to adjust. Just notice. Take one breath a little deeper than usual. Let it out slowly. And again. You're not trying to get anywhere. This is the whole thing. Just being here and noticing what's already present. There are sounds around you right now. You don't have to name them. Just let them arrive. Maybe traffic, a fan, the faint shift of a building settling, or near silence. Whatever is here. You don't have to listen harder. You just have to stop blocking it out. There is a difference between hearing and listening. Hearing is automatic. Sound reaches you whether you want it to or not. Listening is a choice. And it's a much rarer one than most of us admit. Think about the last conversation you were in. Really in. Not the one where you were waiting for your turn. Not the one where you were deciding how you felt about what was being said before it was finished. The one where you let the other person's words fully land. When was that? It's okay if you have to think. Most of us are starving to be heard. And most most of us are contributing to the shortage. There's no judgment in that. The mind moves fast. It makes connections. It gets excited. It wants to add to things. That's not a flaw, but it comes at a cost. The cost is presence. The cost is actually being with whoever is speaking, or whatever is speaking. Because it's not just people. Your body has been trying to say something all day. That tension you brushed past this morning, the tightness in your jaw, the restlessness that hasn't settled. You probably heard it, but you didn't listen. You were busy, or you didn't want to deal with whatever it might mean. That's also fair. Right now, though, you don't have to fix anything. You just have to let it be heard. Bring your attention to your chest, not to change it, just to listen. Is there tightness? Heaviness? Something that has been waiting quietly? You don't have to solve it. You don't have to name it. Just let it know you noticed. That alone does something. Being witnessed, even by yourself, even in silence. It changes the texture of the thing. This is what people mean when they say they felt heard. They don't mean the other person had solutions. They mean someone stayed long enough. Someone didn't flinch or redirect. Someone just let it be what it was. You can do that for yourself right now. Let your breath move at its own pace. Notice the sound of it. The faint sound of air arriving and leaving. This is listening turned inward. No agenda. No response required. There is also a kind of listening that has nothing to do with sound. You felt it. The moment before you made a decision that turned out to be right. Something quiet underneath the logic. A lean in one direction. Or the opposite. The pull away from something before you could explain why. most of us learn to talk ourselves out of that. We find reasons. We find counter reasons. We ask other people. We delay until the quiet voice gives up. And then later, sometimes much later, we say, I knew. I knew all along. The knowing was never the problem. The listening was. You don't have to be better at this overnight. It's not a skill you practice in a single session. But right now, in this moment, you're practicing something real. You're slowing down enough that something subtle has a chance to surface. Let your attention move to the sounds in the room again. The same sounds as before, but maybe you hear them differently now. Not as noise, not as interruptions, just as the world going on around you, and you inside it, quiet. There's something strange that happens when you stop trying to block sound out. It stops feeling like an intrusion. It becomes texture, background, part of what this moment is made of. You don't have to live in perfect silence to listen well. You just have to stop fighting what's here. Think about someone in your life who actually listens. Not necessarily the smartest person. Not the one with the best advice. The one who, when you're talking, makes you feel like the words matter. What do they do? Probably not much. They hold still. They don't rush to fill the gaps. They let you finish. And somehow that simple thing, that ordinary stillness, feels rare, feels like a gift. You can be that for someone today. Not because you're working on your relationships, not as a project, just because you already know what it feels like to want it. And you can also be that for yourself more than once, in small moments that don't look like meditation at all. A pause before you respond. A breath before you act. A moment of not filling the silence. The silence will say something if you let it. It usually does. Today, before you respond to someone, let what they said actually land, even one extra second, not as a technique, just as an experiment. See what you notice when you stop preparing your answer. See what you've been missing. And once, just once today, when you're alone and quiet, don't fill it. Let it be quiet and listen to what comes. Begin to come back now. No rush. Just let your awareness widen. Notice the room again. The sounds. The feeling of the surface beneath you. Take one easy breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. See you next time, because meditation should be free.